Mr. G Shave here, or Gary, or Geraint, whichever way you want to call me. Face shave number 44, Saturday face shave. It's the day after Black Friday and we're sort of in a sale weekend, but I'm sure there's a few of us who've lost a few pounds in weight from our wallets. I can empathise with you, really can. Right, I'm going to start off today. First of all, I'd like to sort of say thank you to the new subscribers. I've now hit my 200 subscriber mark. In fact, I'm just over. I think I'm at 202. So I'm really chuffed. Thank you for all your support, and may it long continue. So that's the first thing I'm announcing. I've got another announcement, but first I'm going to go into my software. So I'm using the Balm BE today. So that's the first thing. I'm using the final of the 4 Wickham soaps. And that's the Shamrock Tweed. So I'm hoping that, yeah, so there you go. It's this Wickham Shamrock Tweed. So I shall be trying that today. Humphreys cucumber and melon witch hazel. So I'll also be using Acqua Essenziale by Salvatore Ferragamo. This is a spray aftershave. So there you go. And then I'm following that up with the aftershave balm by Salvatore Ferragamo. So it's the same, so it matches with the aftershave. So that's why I've chosen to go that way. Hardware wise, for the soap I'm going to use my Captain's Choice bowl. So I shall enjoy using that. I'm using my Razorock F400 brush. It's not F400, I think it's just the Razorock 400. I think the F400 is the big one, the big red. So yeah, it just says Razorock 400 on there. So I'm hoping that will focus. There you go, Razorock 400. And then the second of my announcements is that one of my recent purchases, and it was on a deal. It was a week, it was a week early, but it was on a deal. Is the Razorock Hawk version 3. So let's get that in focus and let's get it in close. So, and I've fitted, you should be able to see the wires over the blade. There you go. I have fitted into that the feather ProGuard, come on, focus, feather ProGuard blades. I ordered them, I've not used these blades before. I ordered them with the Hawk version 3, and as a comparison I'm not going to use the Razorock Hawk version 2, but I'm just going to show you the difference. If I bring that in nice and close, you should be able to see that there's a deeper shoulder here, and the head is narrower. So that, I think, will make it more manoeuvrable, certainly around the nose, the moustache area, or, I think it just makes it more manoeuvrable. There's a hell of a difference in weight, obviously. That's stainless steel and that's aluminium. So, so that's my shave today. I will get myself ready and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Let's get on with the shave. I've actually already lathered up. I just was so focused on what I was doing, I forgot to hit the record button to lather up. So I've already lathered up. The scent, another stunning scent from Wickham's. More flowery than the Irish Fern. I'm not sure which one I prefer. I think the Irish Fern is probably more to my taste, but this isn't far off. I mean, I'd be very, very happy with this. It's got a lovely, lovely scent. But as I've said before, I'm not very good at explaining scents. So yeah, let's have a go with it. Let's wet the face. I've already put the pre-shave on as well. Kind of skipped a couple of steps before I realised I hadn't hit the record button. But there we go. It might make the video a little bit shorter. Right, so let's get this on. Yeah, lovely scent. I wouldn't say the scent strength on this is as strong as the Irish Fern. I would say it's a notch down. I'd say this is a 4 or 5 scent strength. Definitely not as strong a scent as the Irish Fern. And at the moment the Irish Fern takes first place out of the 4 soaps that I've tried. So I'm hoping that somebody, some nice kind person, if my daughter's watching this, Irish Fern, Russian leather. Yeah, she already knows, to be honest. Let's get some more out of this. So yeah, happy chappy today. Getting to try one new razor, and hopefully at some point next week my straight razor will arrive. I'll have to get some practice in with that. As I said yesterday, I used to have a gold dollar and I quite enjoyed using it, but I wouldn't say I was proficient with it. And the other thing that's close to it is obviously the feather shavette. I've had some comments on my, I think it was shave number 15, my shave that I did with the shavette where I cut myself. And I've had a few comments giving me some advice. So I shall probably give that another go as well at some point in the future. I think I'll just take it a bit more easily, treat it with a bit more respect, and hopefully I'll get away with a shave without a nick. Apparently the angle I was shaving at was incorrect, but hey, we'll see. We'll see. I have watched a few videos on shaving with the Feather Artist Club razor, and yes, for instance, Geo Fat Boy pretty much lays the razor almost flat to the skin, at even a more shallow angle than you would with a straight razor. So right, let's start the shave. Right. It's actually nice, comfortable. Yeah, I feel safer. Maybe that's the ProGuard blades. Not sure. If I'm honest, it doesn't feel like it's cutting as easily as some of my other razors, but that's probably because it's a new razor. I'm not used to it, and it's a new blade. No, I used for my head shave, it was a week yesterday, I used the Hawk version 2 on my head, and I used a mild blade on my head. But that felt on my head, but it's different hair. You can't compare really, but it felt on my head like it was cutting the hair far better than this is. But it's, you know, you watch, I'll put a super in this and I'll slice my face open again. It is cutting nicely, but it just takes a few more passes, and I think it's probably down to the wires. on the blade. It's interesting, my shower's talking. Don't know whether you heard that on the mic, on the audio. But I do think this is more comfortable than the V2. And it feels nicer in the hand. It's got some weight, and I like weight. So I'm not, as I've said in the past, I'm not that keen on aluminium razors. But you know, I have had good shaves with them, but they just don't feel comfortable in my hand, you know. Yeah, it's different. It's because I mean, I've got to really, the only way I can do a comparison properly is to have the same blades in them, and at the moment I've got a Kai blade that's mild, and I've got the Feather Pro, both in use. So I need to really have the same blade in both razors and shave like that to do a proper comparison. But I'm enjoying the shave. So we're going to go across the grain. So across on this side, on my left, your right, is across, and across on this side is straight up for me. On my right, your left. So here we go. Got a little spot there. That felt quite nice, felt quite comfortable. Right, that's interesting. The head was spinning. Maybe I need to put a washer on there, stop that happening. So going across. I think that's probably, it was probably slightly loose, you know. I thought I tightened it up. Or it may have come loose in the when I was rinsing it in the bowl. But that feels really smooth now. So that could have been my fault. We'll see against the grain. So, against the grain pass. There's loads of leather. Loads and loads of leather on this. Just painted on. I'll have to watch that spot there. Don't know whether you can see that, but that's Mount Vesuvius, that is. Or if you're from the States, be Mount St. Helens. That's a biggie. Right, don't normally suffer with that. So against the grain, this side is a cross for me. That feels a lot better actually. Do you know what? I take everything back I said at the beginning about it not being quite as smooth. It is smooth. I think the head was loose. So I'm amazed I didn't end up slicing myself. So there we are. That's very nice. Yeah, this feels great. This feels really good now. That was definitely my fault. I really thought I'd tightened it. Right, very nice. Very nice. So that's something to remember. I think I've had the same problem though, if I'm honest, where I've rinsed the razor in the bowl and it might have tapped on the bottom, and I think my other razor has had occasion where the heads come loose. So it's probably worth me putting a plastic washer on it, which I would do on most razors anyway. So pick up pass. I'm enjoying this. This is really good. I much prefer the feel of this to the version 2. Much prefer it. Really smooth. Right. Nice. And that, a little bit there, but I've been careful around my spot. Yeah, I'm going to leave that, otherwise I'm going to slice the top off that. Right, that's me done. BBS. Excellent. So I'm going to do my usual thing. I'm going to clean up and I'm going to come back and finish off the shave. Right, back. All cleaned up. Razors clean. Brushes clean. All done. And that's how I do my shaves. I always sort of, at the end of the third pass, the pickup, at the end of my actual shave, I then clean everything up, and only then do I put on the alum block and everything else. So I need to grab my alum block and let's get on with the cold rinse. Yeah, nice. I've dried myself off and I'm going to use the alum block now. Still, just wet the alum block. So is there any sting? A little bit, a mild burn. Oh, I think I've definitely done the pimple there. It's just a mild burn, but just where my pimple is, I must have caught that a little bit. It's not bleeding though. There we go. So that's all the alum on. So while this is soaking in and doing the work that it's doing, as you know, I'm celebrating the fact that I've hit 200 subscribers. I'm not going mad with a giveaway. Well, I'm doing a giveaway, but I'm not going to go mad. I'm still only a very small channel. But I've decided to do something slightly differently. I've ordered a bunch of, or a load of different samples, soap samples. When I say a load, it's probably about 10 of them, I guess. Around about that number, 9 or 10. From 2 different soap manufacturers. There's soap manufacturers are both soap manufacturers that I like, and I'll be announcing exactly what the giveaway is going to be. I'm thinking of splitting it into 2, so there'll actually be 2 winners. I haven't decided yet, but yeah. So over the next week, I'll be deciding what I'm doing, and then I'll announce it. I may do a special video to announce the giveaway. But if not, I'll announce it on my head shave next Friday and on Saturday for the face shave, and then the following week I'll do the draw. So, so that's the plan for the giveaway. Right, so let's wash this alum off. I mean, I did think about getting a razor, but not every razor's to everybody's taste, not all soaps are to everybody's taste either. But that's why I'm going to give 2 selections away. So hopefully in each selection there'll be at least one soap that you like and that you might then go on and buy a tub of, and you can come back and tell me what you think. Some of the soaps I haven't tried, but I know from reputation that there's quite a few people who like them. Let's get the Humphreys on. Oh, nice mild smell of melons. I definitely get the melons, but it's very mild. Oh, nice. And then on with the Acqua, Essenziale, Salvatore, Ferragamo. Oh, it's got a bit of a burn. Not much, but it's there. And then on with, if I remember correctly, this is quite liquidy. Let's just see. Oh no, it's not that bad. So I've only put a little bit in my hand. That's enough for my face and my head. And as you'd expect, the balm goes very well with the aftershave. They both smell the same. Ah. Right, so that's the shave done. Yeah, so come back next Friday and next Saturday. You don't have to watch both because I'll be announcing what I'm going to do on both Friday and Saturday next week, what my final decision is, and you know, we'll go for a week from there. I'll do the draw either on the Friday, or in fact I'll probably do a special draw, a separate video for the draw, because I can't do one draw. Well, I suppose I can do one draw on Friday, one draw on Saturday, but I'll let you know next week what I'm going to do. So until then, it's bye bye from me. It's bye bye from the Razorock Hawk, and as you can see, I've taken the blade out to clean it, and I've actually put a washer in. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see that in there, but there is a washer in there, and that feels actually as if it's got more of a grip. So yeah, I'll see you next Friday if it's for the head shave, and next Saturday if it's for the face shave. So see you next week.